Hey guys, welcome back to Forex Life. Today we're going to be doing something a bit different. We're out here hunting for shark teeth. I've been wanting to do this for quite a while, but I really hadn't had the opportunity because we are 1,200 kilometers away from where we live. This is the northern part of Rub al Khali, and this entire area was underwater millions of years ago, and we can find marine fossils like shark teeth and different types of fossilized seashell over here, and we're just out here looking for an exposed seabed like those perhaps. So we're going to be here for quite a few hours before the sunset, and we have most of the next day as well. So I hope we find something very good. So make sure you stay tuned. Shark tooth hunting is pretty popular in other parts of the world, especially near some beaches and rivers that cut through the matrix and erode the fossilized teeth out of the sediment. I started looking into whether it was possible in Saudi Arabia, and that's where it all started. Finding fossils is pretty difficult. For a bone or a tooth to become a fossil, it needs to be buried in sediment, which eventually turns into rock. Water seeps into the rock, called the matrix, and dissolves the bone or tooth. The minerals in the water replace the tooth, leaving an exact replica called a fossil. This is why most fossils are marine. In teeth, the only original part of the organism is the enamel. After hours of searching the first day, we didn't find any teeth, so we decided to camp and continue the search the next day. I'm here looking for shark teeth and shells. So that area is a bit more washed out. So I'm probably gonna go there and look. Probably find something better there. But I found something on the way. Take a look. So these are my finds so far. So over here at the top, we have some spiral shells. This one is really nice, and this is just a tiny little baby. These are probably not fossils, but just random, I don't know what they are, objects that look cool. Here we have some probably scallop or mussel shells. It's a pretty big one. And then finally, we have some clam shells. This is part of a really big one. Some other fragments. This is a whole one. Actually has both sides. Really happy with that. And this one is actually half of a shell in rock. Pretty interesting. And then these are objects, I'm not sure they're shells. They look like them. Most of them have like little section. And these are some really cool rocks. Just look at that pattern. The southeastern part of Saudi Arabia was underwater from around 55 to 120 million years ago. That is what accounts for the oil and gas reserves in Saudi Arabia, millions of years of dead marine organisms. The teeth we're looking to find will be around 55 to 66 million years old. There are a few posts of people finding teeth as well as shells in the desert near Riyadh, but for the most part, they were randomly stumbling upon a tooth or two. There was not much information or documentation available about where exactly to find them in the vast desert. So, we found some fossilized coral. This is millions of years old and it is basically everywhere around us. Still pretty sharp. I have wanted to go there for quite a while, but it took some time to make it happen because we usually go on weekend trips. This trip is during the winter break. On the same trip, we watched the Dakar rally near Riyadh and visited the Asfar Lake. We marked some general locations, one of them including a bowl like area. We thought that it would be a likely location because the rain and the wind would erode the teeth and shells out of the matrix. It had rained there recently, so the site was nice and fresh, without any sand covering the gravel. The teeth were also exposed, and no digging was necessary. They were pretty tiny and the same color as the gravel, so it wasn't easy finding them. This is quite a nice area. You're searching for like an area with like these black things, these rocks. The teeth themselves are not black, but this is a good indication that there are teeth around because these might be like fossilized coral, some pieces of shell. So if you want to find a tooth, you have to like really get very close to the ground. Oh, what happened? Wait. I think that's a shark tooth. Where? I am pretty sure that's a shark tooth. Can you see that? Yo, come here.
Yeah! Yeah!
Yes.
What is it?
Three.
God, show me.
Three. Right in the center. Okay. Number one. Number two, it's a little baby. Well, this is the root and this is the tooth is just broken. And number three, I really wanted to find one of these. These are so cool. But this one, this could have been this big. Like, three, all in this tiny area. I'm going to continue searching here. Look at this. It's so small. It's like a millimeter wide. It's a tooth. It's a little baby tooth. Oh! Wait, come here. It's another one. These are tiny, and this is a really good spot, like this area, because we found like 5 or 6 before this. We just found 2 right now. So, well, first of all, we just found this one. But aside from that, we found something that looks like a tooth. And okay, look, just look at it. Yes! Yes. Look at this. That is like wow. Look at the comparison, like this one and then this tiny little one. Wow. It's perfect. There's nothing missing. Well, not even the tip. Success. Wow. Take a look at that. It's just missing the cusps, but yeah. Wow. It has a crack on the enamel, but like that's pretty normal. Worth it. I don't want to put it in the bag. We actually saw this like crater like area on Google Maps, and it is pretty cool. Whenever it rains, all the rocks and gravel is washed down Now we have like 30 or so teeth, and the smallest one which I found is around 5 millimeters, and the largest one is around 3.5 centimeters. I'm pretty happy with that. Yeah, so this is really, really cool. We've been here for like less than an hour. 30 teeth, more than 30. We're finding around one tooth every 2 minutes. That is a pretty good rate. And yeah, I am more than happy with that. Let me put these in the bag. This is the tiny one. I really love the colors on this. It's like white and orange and red. Wow. Pretty nice. It's quite small. But like this area, it's like really good. We're finding tons of teeth. They aren't the biggest, but there is a lot of them. So we just found this little one. Like it doesn't even look like a tooth, but when you look closely and compare it with this one, they're like kind of the same length, but this little root, that's the same thing here. And like this could have been like anywhere that big, or yeah, that's around it. Perhaps 3 centimeters, but this is very nice. And we're definitely going to keep it. So this is very cool. I think it's either a sand tiger or a goblin shark tooth. They're so nice. Like, look at that curve. I'm not sure which these are. This also might be either a sand tiger or a goblin shark tooth. They look pretty similar. So yeah, but like I'm gonna put these away before I accidentally drop them. So we found another tooth. It's pretty nice. Yeah. It's missing part of the root, but it is still pretty cool. So we found some really cool teeth. Like this one, it's almost perfect. Like it's just missing the root. Like it's still pretty nice. I think it is the biggest, either a sand tiger or a goblin shark tooth we have. This is another cool one. I think it's the same species. This one seems to be a tiger shark tooth. It has like these cool serrations. It's pretty cool. We didn't find many of these. It's like pointy. Yeah. This one is like a shark tooth in the sediment it was buried in. So like millions of years ago, a shark was just swimming around and its tooth fell out because like they shed teeth, and it just fell into the mud of the sea. And after millions of years, it comes here, and like all this rock is around us. That is that ancient seafloor from millions of years ago. So this is a pretty special find. Look at that. The enamel here usually isn't well preserved, so this is a pretty nice find. It's all nice and glossy. So these are some of the best teeth we have so far. Here's this nice one. And then, as comparison, the tiniest tooth that we found. That's my finger for scale. Then, here is one of my favorite sand tigers. I love that curve. Another species, I think this is a tiger shark tooth. It's missing a bit over here. I have no idea what this is. This could have been an absolutely huge tooth. Like, for comparison, this is the biggest tooth we have so far. That's around 2 centimeters. This is bigger. This would have been like huge. There's a cusp over here. So it may have been a mako shark. No, I'm not sure about. No, not a mako shark. It may have been maybe a baby megalodon or an ancestor to the megalodons. I'll have to do some research on that. And this is another cool thing. There is a tooth in the matrix. So that was a pretty fun trip. We found exactly 80 teeth, a ton of shells, and some really cool rocks. So if you made it this far, make sure you subscribe so that you don't miss any future videos, and thank you for watching.